mind tricks. Cognitive distortions, also known as thinking errors or irrational thoughts, are patterns of biased or irrational thinking that can lead to inaccurate perceptions of reality and negative emotions. They're often associated with various mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression, and can contribute to distorted or unhelpful beliefs about oneself, others, and the world. Cognitive distortions were identified and categorized by cognitive therapist Aaron T. Beck, and they play a significant role in cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, to help individuals recognize and change unhelpful thought patterns. Cognitive distortions develop for a variety of reasons, often rooted in individual experiences, thought patterns, and cognitive processes. While the exact causes may vary from person to person, here are some common factors that may contribute to the development of cognitive distortions. Early childhood experiences. Early childhood experiences, family dynamics, attachment patterns, and parenting styles influence the development of cognitive distortions. Children who experience inconsistent or harsh parenting may develop negative thought patterns about themselves and the world. Negative life events or trauma, traumatic or negative life events such as abuse, bullying, loss of a loved one, or other forms of adversity such as extreme poverty can shape how individuals perceive themselves and the world around them. Social and cultural influences, including media portrayal, societal norms, cultural expectations, overt and institutional racism, can influence how people perceive themselves and their worth, which can lead to an adoption of unrealistic standards and beliefs. The perception of control. Cognitive distortions often arise when individuals feel a lack of control over their lives. So, distorted thinking may be a way to regain a sense of control or copes with some of those feelings of powerlessness. Reinforcement. Cognitive distortions may persist because they are reinforced by one's environment or internal dialogue. For example, if a person with anxiety disorder avoids social situations due to their social anxiety, the behavior reinforces their distorted beliefs about social interactions. Maladaptive coping mechanisms. Cognitive distortions can serve as maladaptive coping mechanisms, so people may use these distortions to protect themselves from perceived threats or discomfort. For example, they may use emotional reasoning to validate their negative emotions. Learned behavior. Related to early childhood cognitive distortions, can be learned from parents, caregivers, or significant others who also engaged in distorted thinking. Children often model the behavior and thought patterns of those around them. Mental health conditions. Cognitive distortions are common in various mental health conditions, including anxiety disorders, depression, and borderline personality disorder. The distorted thinking may be a symptom of these conditions. Cognitive biases. So humans have inherent cognitive biases that can lead to distorted thinking. For example, the confirmation bias can cause individuals to selectively focus on information that supports their already existing beliefs, reinforcing those same cognitive distortions. It's important to note that cognitive distortions are not fixed and they can be adjusted, challenged, and changed through therapeutic interventions such as CBT and other forms of psychotherapy. Recognizing and addressing cognitive distortions can be a critical step toward improving one's mental well-being, developing more realistic and adaptive thought patterns. As I always say, while I am a licensed clinician, I might not be your licensed clinician. So please, if you found anything useful in this video or you found something that you might want to work on, please reach out to a professional post haste.